What's up, y'all? My name is Dario, and I'm a 40-year-old born and raised Chicagoan. I've done stand-up for about 8 years, and I was really good at it. Then I started a highly recognized podcast with my girlfriend of 5 years, Sarah, and it's called 77 Flavors of Chicago. We go all over Chicago's 77 diverse community areas. We talk about the food, we talk about the history, and we talk about the culture. Because of that podcast, I even been featured on Netflix, High on the Hog Season 2, Episode 1. Y'all can go check your boy out. And recently, we just moved into a new apartment in the South Loop. So this is kind of the reason for a reset. Oh, and recently, I just opened up a new photography studio called Backdrop Studio. The studio is meant to be a space that I can create and learn from others and actually get better at my craft. And honestly, with all these changes, I'm actually really nervous, especially about this YouTube channel.
What's going on there? Welcome back to another dope episode 77 Flavors of Chicago.
I'm going to talk to y'all about that today. So I hope y'all like this, because we in for the long haul. Let's get it. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, thank you for finding me, and go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, follow button so your boy keep on doing what I'm doing. And if you are returning, I appreciate you, and that's kind of what this video is about. I'm going to speak specifically to y'all. So you probably could tell by the intro that it's a little bit more of a vlog style, and that's the way I want to go. I want to kind of reset, hence the title of the thumbnail is reset. But I do want to just kind of reset, and the reason why I want to reset a little bit is so I can be more consistent with my daily life and still deliver a product that y'all might like. And what I mean by that is I'm busy, and I've been super inconsistent with this podcast. I think I'm like once a month I'm on here with this podcast. See, that's the problem. Once every month I'm doing a video, maybe twice a month, and I know that's not the best way. Like it's not the best way to keep the engagement going and keep growing personally if I want to keep this thing going. But what I'm going to do is kind of mix both of what I do and what I like together so that I can kind of work within my own flow and my own schedule, right? And get some of these videos out. So what that's going to look like is you're going to see more of a vlog style thing, because there's not a lot of Chicago content creators that's like showing real life. There is. I don't want to take that away, but I mean like what we do day to day, like in real life, not telling you what you should do and what you should go see, just living, and so that's what I want to do. But also I want to infuse the technology that I use daily to make that happen. You feel me? So that's what we're going to be doing. So you're going to have a mixture of those, still doing tech, still doing my little reviews on, the different product that I have. And, this setup is actually pretty cool. So this is the first time I'm actually using this scrim lighting, we'll get into that another time. But it's the beginning of the year, and I want to talk about vlogging, right? So since I'm making this change here, what's my vlogging setup for Chicago content? And that's what I'm going to go over. There's 3 key parts to this setup that is like key to me. And thing number 1 is the camera, obviously. Now, I do want to say I'm not trying to sell you on what you should get. I'm just saying what I use, because I know the DJI Pocket 3 is out there. You got all kind of other cameras, the Sonys and this and that, and you could do all that yourself, that kind of research. But I'm using the Canon R5 II. A lot of people were like, nah, that's not a vlogging camera because this and that reason. I really like it. I like the colors. I like how it feels. The battery could be a little bit better, but I do like it. I like it a lot. And, the results that I get with the 13 to 1535 lens is absolutely fantastic. So that's going to be my everyday. Now, my second backup camera is still my R6 Mark II. That's a fantastic camera also. So I'll probably be interchanging those two, but the C-Log 2 on this camera, I can't beat it. That's going to be the mainstay. If you want to see more on that camera, go ahead, hit the link over there. I already reviewed it and talked about what I thought about it. Go ahead, check that out. And that's the camera body. And I'm gonna show you some examples of why I like it because it does some things, right? And when we get the vlog, you'll see. I'll bring things back up. Now, the second thing is the audio, and the audio is there's so many different ways you can go about getting audio these days. I mean, you could just use your phone, and then Rode has the micro and the Hollyland Lark 2 and the DJI Mic 2. There's so many different ways. I use the Rode Wireless Pro. I did a video on that. Check that out. To me, this thing can't be beat when it comes to content creation. I am using it in a very different way. You could probably see right here that I have the Rode Video Go 2. Now, the cool thing about how I'm doing this and the reason why I want to do it is to kind of like not always be mic'd up. Wintertime, Chicago, you wearing jackets and everything like that. And sometimes it kind of get clunky when it's like just hanging off a certain way. So what I'm doing is I'm actually using the wireless, the Wireless Pro, the transmitter hooked into the Video Mic Go. And this typically, I'll tell you where it sits, but it typically sits on board on the camera. I'm just holding it because I didn't want to, undo all this, and I'll get to the cons of this setup in a little bit. But this is the setup. So like I have a boom mic and I have the Rode Wireless. Now, the reason why I have that specifically is I want 32-bit float for the talking head parts. And so that's what I have going on right now. I don't know if you can see the light as I'm recording right now, but so that's what I'm doing with this setup. Again, this is mine. You can do whatever you want to do, but this is my 2025 vlogging setup. Now, the last piece to it all is actually this right here. This is the Mantis Pod 2.0, and I'm late to the game, y'all. Don't hate on me, but I'm late to it. This thing is fantastic. It's a tripod. It's a selfie stick and a remote control all in once. I love it. I love it. It's convenient for me to, hook this up to the top part right here. I can take it, I can grab and go, fold it up. I can hold it like a vlogging setup. I can rotate. It's got a ball head right here. The hot shoe on the side right there, which is really cool. That's what I hook into the microphone right here. So that thing kind of sits on the side. I'll show you. Pretty dope. It just sits on the side. So when I'm holding and when I'm holding the camera and I'm walking and talking, I can still talk into the microphone. It's pretty cool. It's not sitting on top. It's off to the side. Even when I'm sitting it down, I can open up the legs here and, still got a boom microphone. It sounds good, man. So I feel like I'm getting like the best quality audio that I possibly can. And it's easy. I mean, the hot shoe mount makes it really simple for me to detach and things like that, just like I just did. Now, the other cool thing about this setup is using the Mantis Pod is if you don't have a Mantis Pod, it's really cool because you can get crazy top-down shots. You kind of saw in the video. It has like a little hook right here. I'll show you. You could take the legs off and flip this little latch right here. Now, that's how it attaches to like a door or something like that. It just hangs up there. Really cool. And it helps you get real creative. I don't know if I'm the best cinematic shooter, but I might be with this now. Who knows? But the best part about this is that I can control it all with the remote control that's built in right there. It's magnetized, and like, look, I can start, stop, I can zoom out if I wanted to, and yeah, look, boom, magnet right there, and I don't have to worry about it. I can hold it, start, stop right here, like that, boom, boom, boom. Real nice setup. So that's my setup. Now, here's the thing. I told you I'm gonna make this like a vlogging type setup, and like where I kind of mix both of them together. So this one is kind of like, I'm gonna call it episode 0, okay? Because it's just kind of set the tone. My life is kind of crazy. I run a podcast here in Chicago called 77 Flavors of Chicago, and it's taken off. We're in year 4 right now, and no signs of slowing down. So we do a lot of different events. So I'll be showing you that with this setup, how it works in the day today and what I like about it. Also, some things I might learn, like for example, the wobble. We'll talk about that in a little bit, right? Is that a problem? Is it not? I don't know. We'll see. First things first, you already saw me wake up and do my little day. We are actually about to go out and preview Chicago Restaurant Week, which starts very, very soon. Actually, of this recording, it starts like tomorrow. So we'll be doing that, and so that's what we're about to do. So let's get up and go to where are we going? To Greek Islands. We're going to the Greek Islands here in Greektown to preview their restaurant week. Restaurant week. Let's go. All right, I gotta redo that whole video because I didn't have the mic plugged in. See, this is the thing with the new setup. Since I got 2 plugs in here, I gotta redo the whole thing. But anyway, we back home. We are going out. Now, our reservation is at 7 o'clock. I know I said we were going straight from the studio to eat, but look, we had to come home. We had too much time, but we are going early. It's 5:40. We're going to get there. It's about 10 minutes away from our crib, so that's what we're going to do. But anyway, I do want to say this setup is pretty nice because I can move around and it's not that much wobble. The only wobble that you really have is like you stabilizing it yourself. So just the setting that I do have is I do have it on the digital in-body stabilization, which I think it crops it just a little bit, but it's 15 millimeters. Is wide enough. Plus that wobble that you see in the edges are kind of gone from the Canon, at least. The R5 Mark II was pretty bad. And if you have it set to the full in-body stabilization, it's pretty crazy. So I kind of like that setup. But anyway, we're going to get going. Look at them. Just in here chilling. We talking about going. Hold on, I can't put you on there like that. Dog, slow down. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, we about to get going. So let me go get my jacket. Also, full candid moment here. We just moved. So this is gonna be my office. You can see we got stuff everywhere, man. Like everywhere. Also, I know some of y'all, let me turn on the light here. Some of y'all understand that I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. Yeah, and look at all this. And a huge Star Wars fan. Here's all my stuff. This stuff's gonna be organized. Don't worry. I'm gonna get this organized. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, yeah, now we're gonna go. Time to go eat. Yeah, this is definitely the energy.
Sunday night noise.
Oh my goodness. So we got here early thinking we was gonna do something, and it was like, nah, man, gotta wait, big dog. So that's what we're doing. All right, so we ordering from the what is this? The restaurant week menu, and you can't see it right here, but like we got something to choose from. We each get one, so that's what we're doing. And we just came back from Greece 4 months ago. When did we go? Where? June? October. Oh, this October. Okay, we went in October. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I got my mythos.
Wonderful to have you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I'm like addicted to Mythos.
Can I pour this for you, sir?
Yeah, go ahead, my man.
Bad.
Yeah, look, yeah.
You're welcome. Enjoy. We're gonna get bread butter coming right up.
Thank you. Y'all don't know about that Mythos, boy. You don't know about that.
Yes?
Hold on.
Right? That, are we on? Are we on?
We on.
Whoa!
She said, "Oh, y'all weren't supposed to come." Oh, what?
Who is that?
They told you?
Sir?
Yes, sir. When last time you saw me eat a zucchini?
That's what you
Cucumber. With that too. When the last time? Last time I had, the only thing on here I had,
You should eat a vegetable.
I had an onion on the burger recently.
You know, do a little onion, a little green pepper.
What's the big deal with vegetables anyway? Number two.
Can I pour it for you?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
You bet.
Thank you.
You're very
Appreciate it.
Thank you too, sir. Would you like me to take this away?
Yeah.
You gotta do this though.
I mean, yeah. Bro, what? I gotta get some of these potatoes with that. What damn? How I get the big fork? When you're hungry, you should be eating anything. Pause.
Yeah.
He said, slow down. Yeah, that chicken righteous. That chicken is righteous. All right, y'all. Dinner was fantastic. We've been there before, but it's gonna be dope. Restaurant week. If y'all here, y'all gotta check it out. But also, this wasn't that bad. Sitting with it clunky like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna check out the audio. I think the audio was good too. I think I really like this setup. Normally it's like too big and sit on the table, but whatever, man. But now I gotta walk and it's cold all the way back to the car. So let's go. In case God doesn't show. Sorry. This been good. They went crazy with that. Hey, if I was at a concert and that shit came on, it's over. Now I either got bigger or this shirt shrunk.
It shrunk it.
It had to. I'm in between cuts. All right, y'all, today is the next day, and we got a couple more things to do before I put a bow on this whole video. We have a couple Chicago chefs that putting together a potluck for a new initiative that they are doing, and we are going to go there. It's over in Avondale here in Chicago, and then I got to go to the studio so that I can finish up, or actually I have a shoot at 2 o'clock here, Chicago time, for product photography. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to tell you my final thoughts on this whole thing and bring this Chicago vlog episode 0 to an end. And it's episode 0 because I'm a comic book nerd. I'll show you that later too, but yeah, let's go. All right, y'all, we made it here to the Rockwell on the river, and we about to go have this potluck. It is brutally cold out here in Chicago. Look at that. It is cold out here, ain't it? Look, can y'all see her air?
I'm just breathing.
Man, it's crazy. Let's go have fun. Let's go. This is my first time being up in here. Sarah been here before. My God, it smells good. I mean, it smells good as F in here. Your boy trying to get monetized. I'm not about to mess up. No, I'm trying to get better at this.
Try not to burn the table.
Boy, Chef Darnell, boy, he stayed with the heat.
I'll get some Brussels sprouts on it.
All right, so. Oh. No, that's not them. They ain't got their logo. I was gonna say I'm actually doing photography for the Chicago. Yeah, yeah, right. For realtography for the Chicago chefs, which is really dope. This potluck is actually pretty cool. The smell in this place, as soon as you walk in, is out of control. I know, like I want to be the first one over there to eat, but look, I'm shooting with the R5 Mark II. And this camera, well, I don't know if you can see that, but my God, these pictures are just coming out crazy. Anyway, let me get back to my grind here, aka eating food. Let's go. Let's go take a look at some of this food right here. Let's see what we got. Man, see, this one happened when you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Chicago's best chefs in one building. Magic happens, bro. I don't know how we gonna walk out of here not big as a whale. Hey, having that many Chicago chefs in one spot is crazy. Now we at the studio. Look at us. But interesting thing about the studio, we secured the bag. Interesting thing about the studio is that my shoot was rescheduled to another day, and so now you see what I'm about to do. We keeping that in. God damn. This is real life, y'all. It take forever to get inside. The cold. Wait. Yeah. All right. So since my photo shoot got rescheduled for another day or whatever, I'm actually going to show the lighting setup that I have. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I actually use an 8x8 scrim. Thank you to Photodiox, who is, like I said before, a partner of this studio here. And yeah, it's kind of a pain. I set it up yesterday, but you know, I had to fold it up, and when I folded it up, it looked like it kind of came apart. So let's get into it and rebuild it. Let's go. All right, so what do I think about this whole setup? First, let's talk about this. I got the 8x8 scrim, like I said, from Photodiox. I really like it because the lighting that it does do, and I've never done lighting like this before, and it is fantastic. I mean, the way it wraps around, and I can color grade better with it, so that's probably the number one thing that I like, is that it gives you really a good sense of what this studio actually looks like in real life. So there's that. Then I used the 400X at 50% power. I could probably lower it down a little bit to take down some of the color, but I kind of like the way it is. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for. But not to waste your time, I'm not changing the setup. Okay, it might like shape shift a little bit. For example, change the camera out, maybe go handheld with the mic, maybe not even use mic, but I'm going to use some of these products either way it goes. I really like I said, the pros of it is the quality is fantastic. The sound is good. The ability to kind of move around and use this in different ways, handheld, travel, light, is really dope. Now the cons of it, like I said, again, I want to make it clear. I'm not changing it regardless, but there are some cons to this. If you are going to use a setup, if you be like, ah, man, I have that stuff and I don't know about using it. Well, let me tell you, it's heavy, right? You're going to be walking around, your arm is going to be, giving out. It's clunky. So you got to, if you are at dinner tables and things like that, which is kind of odd. I'm not going to be doing that a whole bunch if I'm being real with you. It's heavy, it's clunky. Those two things are probably the thing that, kind of gets me the most. I know a lot of people probably want to say something about the wobble, but like when you walking around doing this, you're going to get some kind of shake anyway. So that's weird. You're going to get some kind of movement anyway. So there's that. Another con to having it set up the way I showed it is when you have this on and you take the camera off, because that's a really cool feature, to be able to take it off and then just go handheld with the camera or kind of like get different angles. This mic doesn't come with you. So you kind of got to deal with that too, which is not always fun. You got to switch up the audio setup. Sometimes I just unplug all of it and just, go. So I don't know. I'm not going to talk myself out of it, but that's something that I'm okay with to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like some days I just might put the mic on me. I might just go back to doing that anyway, because that might be a little easier. If there's anything from this that you probably want to take away, is that this mic setup might not be the best, but it did give me some really good, clean audio with that top-down shot. So I'm just saying, it's got a way, it's got a use for it. But more importantly, the big thing here is I'm also not really going to deviate from this vlog style setup. Now, this was episode 0 because, I'm testing it. I'm trying to get people familiar. If you follow me and you like, man, I like the content the way it was, it's just not feasible for me to sit down and do that kind of stuff all the time just for one singular thing. I think it's a little bit more interesting to show off what's going on, but also I want to advocate for my city, man. Chicago, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more Chicago content creators and all you brands out there. I know y'all be here in Chicago. Look some people way, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the thing. So I hope y'all like this new setup, man. I'm excited to keep on going down this journey. I'm always moving. Matter of fact, after this, I might capture and that might be another video. But I got something else going on tomorrow, So it's moving project. So anyway, like I said before at the very beginning of this whole thing, if you can, please like, subscribe, follow, give me some feedback. I'm open to it. I'm grown. I'm 40, so I'm open to the feedback. Just let me know what you think. Obviously, we're going to polish some things up. So, but until next time, man, I hope y'all stay safe, man. I'm going to still do this though, man. Some good news, man. 2025 is here. I hope your year goes the way you want it to. You get everything that you need and want. And hope y'all stay safe out there, man. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next vlog, baby. Peace.